UFC 288 Sterling vs. Cejudo took place Saturday, May 6th from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Top bantamweights collide when the UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling defends his title against the former gold medalist and former champion Henry Cejudo. Let's talk Sterling vs. Cejudo. Henry Triple C Cejudo, the former UFC bantamweight champion, UFC flyweight champion, and 2008 Olympic gold medalist in men's freestyle wrestling, 16-2 fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, comes out of retirement after 3 long years to try to reclaim his bantamweight championship from Sterling. Triple C's resume speaks for itself. He has an undeniable work ethic and desire to train and learn, always growing and getting better, and over the years he has truly grown into one of the most impressive fighters in the UFC and looks to set more records tonight against the current champ. But on the other side of the octagon, you have the current UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling, 22-3 fighting out of New York, and sets out to further cement his legacy by defeating the former 2-division champion in Cejudo. Aljo is on a strong 8-fight win streak and has looked impressive in his last outings. He has a very unorthodox style with an impressive wrestling and grappling pedigree and looks to add to his resume with a big win over Triple C tonight. Tonight's betting odds have Sterling coming in at a -120 favorite and Triple C comes out at a +110 small underdog. And here's how it went down. There's a noticeable size difference with Aljo. He is a lot bigger. And round 1 starts, and Aljo comes out aggressive, looking to push the pace. But after the first tie-up, Cejudo takes him down easily, but Aljo right back up to his feet and looking for his own takedown. And round 2, Aljo comes out aggressive again. But the real story of the night was Cejudo having some issues with the range of Aljo. But as the fight went on, Cejudo was starting to land some, but Aljo was looking more comfortable standing and used great footwork and stance changes to give Cejudo different looks, but this was a close fight. Aljo all night used his range nicely and was landing a lot of effective kicks, and they had some grinding and gritty wrestling exchanges against the cage. Cejudo was really pushing the action in the championship rounds and starting to land more, but Aljo kept using great footwork, giving Cejudo some issues, but at the end of a very competitive round 4, Cejudo did the full splits defending a takedown, but Aljo got the quick takedown in the end. And in round 5, there seemed to be a sense of urgency on Cejudo's part and he was pushing the action, but Aljo did a fantastic job of countering and great movement, but seemed to be coasting a little bit. Cejudo was putting a lot of pressure and gets a takedown late in the end, but Aljo back to his feet, great defense. This was a super close fight, but Aljamain Sterling defeats Henry Cejudo by split decision to retain his title. Alright, here's my final thoughts. There was a lot of questions that needed to be answered, but the biggest question we all had was, could Cejudo, after being sidelined for 3 years, be able to step right back in the octagon after that much time off and defeat the streaking champ in Aljo? Well, we have our answer. This was a razor close fight, but as the fight went on, Cejudo seemed to be more comfortable, and there may have been some ring rust after a long layoff, but Aljo did a fantastic job of using his size, distance control with a lot of kicks and striking, and excellent footwork, giving Cejudo different looks all night.
It's like, yeah, I fought my ass off, but at the same time, it has been 3 years, but I had a great training camp. You know, I could have done more, or could have adjusted. Not could have done more, but could have adjusted on some things, and that's kind of what bugs me a little bit. Just stupid little errors, like particularly that first round. I was winning it, put him to his back. I just allowed him to kind of steal it at the very end. And I mean, there's a lot of people who think that I won. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. I mean, typically the way I see it, if I don't dominate, like to me, it's all or nothing. If I'm not first, I'm fucking last.
And let's not forget, Aljo landed 2 takedowns in round 1 and set the tone to show the former Olympian that he can wrestle and might have taken Cejudo by surprise. This was a razor close fight, but at the end of the night, Aljo was able to secure the victory and show why he's the champion.
I don't think a lot of people can even appreciate what was going on in the middle of that octagon. Both of us making adjustments to each other's adjustments. It was a high-level physical chess match, and thankfully, I think I came out just a little bit better, and maybe that means my YouTube channel is a little bit better. Close fight, but I definitely thought I won and edged it out. In my personal opinion, I know there's going to be some critics out there saying, oh, once again, he has a controversial win. He didn't really win that. Man, SMD, bro. Get used to this face, because it's not going anywhere, guys. It's not.
Guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of Aljo's performance tonight and who you think he should fight next. Just want to give a big shout out to all of our loyal fans. We always appreciate the support. This is Jake Hattan with MMA Weekly's The Lowdown Breakdown. See you next time.